It was the most wonderful time of the year. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Your favorite show with your favorite bro is back once again after taking a short little quick break on Christmas Day. I hope you guys had a fantastic day. I know I didn't cover the games yesterday. I'm still wearing black and white, so as you guys could tell, we are still in our Raider mode. After all the fans that have been getting mad because we won and we're lower in the draft, cool. Just this is the time when you do want to show support to your team and everything. But I don't want to dive into that. Yesterday's matchup really quickly. Coming in, we were 145 and 95. We did go 1-1, obviously, because we did not pick the Kansas City Chiefs to win. On the other hand, we did pick the Ravens to win. I don't want to go back and review that. Let's kick on with the games coming at hand. Today, first, kicking off with NFL on Prime. It's on, and it is going to be on in the Windy City. Well. The Seattle Seahawks will be traveling to, as mentioned, the Windy City in Chicago to take on those Bears. And in this one, we have to rock with the Seahawks. Why? Well, the way NFL has set it up, Rams Seattle, probably for the division, week 18. So for that, Seahawks have to win that. Also, I think Kenneth Walker, while he is a starter, I think he has kind of lost that commitment or that trust of the locker room of him being healthy and for them to push on with him. Zach Charbonnet has stepped up. I think him, ball control. On the other side, Chicago's O-line, we already know about that. While Caleb has not turned the ball over recently, that O-line is still that O-line. Seahawks on the other side, they are playing for that playoff push, playing for the divisional matchup, like I mentioned in Week 18 against the Rams. So in this one, they have to come out on top. Next one, I did not want to make multiple videos for pretty much each game, so we are here to get down to business about the Saturday spectacle going down this week as well. First off, I do believe all the games are on NFL Network first time around this year, so I hope you guys do go check that out. But let's go back into it. First of all, we are kicking off in New England, where the Chargers, led by Jim Harbaugh, will take on the Patriots. And Jim Harbaugh is still of that 2010s mode. He still has those probably resentments, those of that building, of that team, of that every team should, every franchise should still carry because of the dominance that Patriots did have. We'll see what happens in that one, but we are rocking with the Chargers because they are making that playoff push. I think they're a more talented team overall. The quarterback matchups are going to be phenomenal. Like I said last week when it was Josh Allen versus Drake May, that's going to be a yearly affair, twice a year. That game was close, and then the Bills, did their thing. We'll see what happens in that one. I think Chargers do the similar thing with a superior quarterback like Justin Herbert. I think somehow, some way they figure it out. I think running back is a position that they should look at and might cost them a playoff game, but we will see. Broncos taking on the Bengals. And in this one, I might get a little controversial, people, but I am still taking the Broncos in this one. Why? Because I know everybody's going to take on the Bengals. Even though they're 7-8, Broncos are 9-6. Everybody's going to want to ride that Bengals hype train right now because Joe Burrow's an MVP candidate. Jamar Chase with his Triple Crown. Trey Hendrickson. I have been on that boat as well. But in this one, I do believe Denver's defense is superior. The front seven with Nick Bonito and the boys, they have been phenomenal. Back end, you have Patrick Surtain. Bengals have nobody. All right, cool. You have T. Higgins and everybody. T. Higgins or Jamar Chase, one of those guys. Let's not say locked up completely, but let's say they at least get slowed down. The other guy has to step up. Let's say Riley Moss is back healthy. That it's going to be a little bit more hindrance to it. And the safeties that they have, they play as a team. So I think they do prevent enough points from being put up on them, while the Denver offense just does enough with that running game. And I think Joe Burrow, I do apologize. I do mean Bo Nix and Sean Payton. I think they're getting on the same page, like play call wise, the feel wise, the flow wise. They're getting, in sync, and that will kind of carry it on for another team kind of vying for the playoffs as well. So I think even on the road. And one last thing, Bengals 2-5 at home. That's not very good. I do believe that's gonna cost them as well. We'll see how that happens. And last but not least, the Cardinals taking on the Rams to finish out the Saturday spectacle divisional matchup. So we are rolling with the 7-8 Cardinals over the 9-6 Rams. Why? Like I mentioned, today's matchup between the Seahawks and the Bears. Once the Seahawks win, they go 9-7. Rams, once they lose in the divisional game, which is always possible and explainable, this is when the script comes in. Cardinals win this one, they go 8-8. Now in week 18, you have 3 teams in the NFC West vying for it. A depleted Niners. Cardinals, people might sleep on them, but they can still beat them, and there might be a scenario where they have beat the Rams, possibly Seahawks, somehow, some way, dog eat dog. Maybe the Cardinals make it, week 18. They're at, 9-8, I do believe. So who knows? Something like that has happened before. Can it happen again? Possibly. That's, like I said, that's where the script comes in. So let's see how my predictions does go this week. I hope you guys had a Christmas that was unforgettable. Like I said again, New Year's coming up right around the corner. But just before that, today's matchup on NFL on Prime with the Thursday night football between the Seahawks and the Bears, where we are rolling with the Seahawks. And then the triple header on Saturday, the spectacle. All I do believe are on NFL Network. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I will be promisingly back on Sunday for sure for our Sunday slate. Till then, peace.